Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're channeling our inner Sherlock Holmes.
Got the magnifying glass out, ready to go.
Right, because we're doing some serious marketing detective work today, looking at this new update from Ad Clarity that hit earlier this year.
Oh, the ad objective intelligence?
Exactly. It fixes this massive blind spot because usually, when you spy on a competitor, you really only see the what.
Yeah, you see the banner ad or the video, and you see the specific apps they're buying on.
Right, which is basically like finding a weapon at a crime scene.
But having absolutely zero idea what the motive actually was.
Right. You have the evidence, but you don't have the intent. And that's our whole mission today, how to reverse engineer a competitor's master plan using this new intelligence.
It's powerful stuff.
It is, but honestly, does knowing the why actually change how you should react? I mean, if they're spending $1 million,
Does it matter why they're doing it?
right, $1 million is $1 million.
It matters more than the spend itself, honestly. Look, if you misread the motive, you'll misplay your hand. It's like playing poker. The tool uses AI to basically sort these campaigns into two buckets: brand awareness and performance.
Okay, let's define those quickly so we aren't just throwing jargon around.
Sure, so performance is the quick kill. It's the click here, buy this, download now approach. Immediate ROI.
And brand awareness.
That's the long game. You can literally see this in their funnel logic. Heavy display ads usually signal that long game, planting a seed so that 6 months from now, you trust the name enough to actually buy.
Whereas social might be more direct. So it's hunting versus farming.
Hunting versus farming, yeah, I like that.
Hmm.
And the data from 2025 really lays out the landscape. Across the U.S., digital activity was split roughly 60-40. 60% was performance-driven.
Wow. So the internet is still mostly a direct response machine.
It is.
Yeah.
But you can't just treat every suspect the same. You have to read the room.
Because different industries play by totally different rules.
Well, exactly. Look at health or insurance or investing. They lean super heavily into awareness.
Well, that makes sense psychologically. You don't just, click a banner ad and impulse buy life insurance policy.
No, it's a high-trust purchase. They have to woo you. But then look at marketplaces or gaming.
Almost entirely performance.
Right. Quick kill. They want that download right now.
Okay, so the real strategic insight here is spotting the anomaly. Like, if I'm a brand manager for an insurance company and I see my biggest rival suddenly dump cash into a massive performance campaign.
Huge red flag. It's a deviation from their norm. It tells you they might be under pressure to hit a quarterly number.
Or maybe they're launching a cheap direct-to-consumer product to undercut you.
Right. But there's a trap here. The report warns against overreacting to those sudden spend spikes.
Yeah, because my instinct is to panic and just match them dollar for dollar.
Which is often exactly what they want you to do. The data calls these price-driven bursts.
Ah, so they're just trying to clear inventory or run a flash sale.
Exactly. And if you tear up your long-term brand strategy to fight them in the mud over a burst, you lose. That's just noise.
So how do you distinguish the noise from an actual threat? What's the clue that says, okay, this is actually dangerous?
You look for structural changes. A massive shift in their share of voice over time, or a pivot in philosophy. Say that competitor who usually just grinds on cheap performance ads.
Suddenly shifts into high-quality, sustained brand awareness.
Yes, they aren't looking for a quick sale anymore.
They're trying to move up market.
They're trying to steal your prestige and your market share permanently.
Oh.
That isn't a burst, that's a siege.
Burst versus siege, that is when you need to call a war room meeting.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You also want to check if their why matches their how. The creative alignment.
Catch them bluffing.
Yeah, or catch them failing. Sometimes the tool shows a campaign is brand awareness based on the placement and spend, but the creative is just a neon sign screaming BY and now.
That's a total mismatch.
A huge one. It means they're confused or they're testing really badly, and you don't need to fear a confused competitor.
Okay, let's boil this down to an action plan. For you listening, opening your dashboard tomorrow morning, what is step 1?
Benchmark your mix. Look at your category norms.
If your rivals are 70% brand awareness and you are 90% performance.
You might be winning sales today, but you are losing the war for tomorrow. You're underinvesting in trust.
Don't just count the chips. Watch how they're betting.
That's the takeaway. Use the data to ignore the daily noise and only react to the moves that signal a real change in direction.
Love it. Here is a final thought to leave you with, though. if this technology exists for you to decode their strategy.
They can absolutely use it to decode yours.
Exactly. So ask yourself, is your ad spend telegraphing your next move before you're ready to make it? That's it for this deep dive. Go check those dashboards, and we'll catch you on the next one.